Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and here we check out brand new strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Base 1. So this is a space city builder, base building game, I think, is probably the best way of putting it. Anyway, we're going to jump into a custom game here. We're going to play on medium difficulty. That seems pretty darn good. All of the medium settings, I feel like this is the right balance. I don't want to show off too many of the settings because, as ever, I will indeed endeavor to talk through exactly what this game is all about and, at least the basics on how to play it. So, fundamentally, this game is all about building modules of a space station and managing a team of people that are living on said space station, hopefully allowing the station to prosper. Okay, here we are. This is it. This is our hub, and it comes. Thank you. I appreciate that little tooltip. Yeah. So this is the hub, and if we click on this button right here, we can actually see what's going on inside. Would you look at that? We got three wonderful space people. Well, I guess they're not space people. They do look like humans, but you get the picture. They're in space at the moment. Anyway, we got a couple of other things dotted around. We got like a little computer screen over here. We got a spacesuit over there. We got a repair station over there. We've got another spacesuit over here, and I think that's some first aid kits or something in that vicinity. Anyway, what we want to do is we basically want to grow our space station, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we don't grow necessarily too fast because there's a whole bunch of things out in the big wide world that can put a real dampener on a space station's progress. Anyway, I think what we want to do immediately is chat about some of the mechanics and also maybe make a little bit of progress in terms of sustainability. So, the first thing that we're going to build is the small life support module, which is pretty important actually. And the way that the building works is that you can just stick it down. I guess we'll stick it down over here. We'll give ourselves a little bit of distance, and that costs. I think they're called like kits or something. They're the construction kits. These little things. Anyway, they're listed here. We can get more of them, and we'll chat a little bit about that later on. Anyway, so we're able to build this module. That's very, very cool. There's a couple of other modules that we can build. We should probably get a power module as well. That seems pretty sensible. Recreation modules. For rest and relaxation for our crew. I mean, I'm known for, being a little bit of a hard taskmaster on my crew, and so you know what, let's just not worry about providing any form of accommodation for our crew on board. Who really cares? Doesn't particularly matter. What else have we got here? We got a docking bay. Supply freighters dock here. Okay. We got a lab. Lab is very important for science and research, which we will chat about in a little bit. And we've also got a transceiver. A transceiver should be pretty darn important too. So let's get a lab over here, and then I guess like a transceiver, like in this vicinity. Sure, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. I'm actually reasonably happy with this as a setup. What's taking so long, amigo? What's the problem? You don't want to assemble the small life support building? You're just chilling? Okay, well, the solar panels are coming along just fine. That's kind of nice. I've just completed the module assembly. I mean, that's excellent. That's really, really great. However, I would be delighted if somebody would actually do something about this vicinity over here. This is, I don't know why this is not working, but okay, that's cool too, I guess. Maybe we're just going to have one person trapped outside forever. I dread to think of the consequences of that. That would be truly a tragedy, a travesty. Yeah, this is really strange. This is very, very weird. I don't love this. Who is this? That's Michael. Can we select people when they're outside? That's Tracy. And then who's this chump here? Who is this chump? It is not Michael. It's Gustav. I mean, I could just fire you, Gustav. We could fire you. That might end up being the most rational thing to do. Because to be honest, the life support module is kind of pretty important. Kind of very important, I guess. I really don't know why you're not doing this. I've never come across this before. You got no assignment? I mean, I can't tell you not to do this. I can fire you. That's cool. I would like to do that, maybe. Maybe we can only build a single module at a time. I mean, I know that that's a lie. I know that that's absolutely not the truth of the situation. Let's get this transceiver built, and then we'll address the small life support issue again. This game is an early access. It is worth bearing in mind, of course. I mean, I feel like this is a very an early access issue. Again, I have no idea how you were able to get out there. Okay, cool. So, module assemblies have all been completed. I'm gonna wait until you're back inside. You've taken off your spacesuit. Spacesuits do deteriorate, by the way, so the condition of the spacesuit will go down over time. This is just a road to absolutely nowhere, and kind of need to fix this up. Now, what we would like to do is, because we've got this transceiver up and running, we can actually communicate with people and get ourselves some new hires, which was not a priority before, but absolutely categorically is now. Oh my goodness, these faces! Look at these faces. It's going to cost us a significant chunk of change. We start with 40,000 credits. And I kind of like the idea of hiring you. Sure. I will order. No free docking bay. Oh yeah, we do actually need to build ourselves a docking bay. That is kind of important. That is rather important indeed. Oh, we really need to build two more. We really need to build two more facilities. We are kind of desperate for a... We're kind of desperate for a small life support facility. It is basically essential. It is very necessary. Okay, so this one is getting built no problem, because of course it's not. It's not an issue at all. Let's fire you. Gustav, you're doing nothing. Yes, I can see that you're doing nothing. I can very much see that you're doing nothing. Is it even possible for me to destroy a module that's in the process of being built? I don't think so. I think that this is here to stay. Unfortunately, this monstrosity here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's done goofed. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not actually super grumpy about it. I'm not actually super grumpy about it. If only we could get you inside somehow. I don't think that there's any way that we can sort of tease you inside. I think maybe we just fire Gustav, honestly. Just, here you go. Dismiss. Yes, dismiss Gustav. Dismissed. Yeah, at least we're not paying you anymore. That's kind of a big deal. So the other thing to notice about this game, by the way, is that there is a strict time limit on the number of days that we have. So we have 90 days. We have 90 days in the game. That was part of the game mode settings. Let's get this docking bay established. And then let's actually chat about building inside the station, because that is something that you can do. So let's pop into life support and let's build in this life support module here. Very important, very important module. We're going to get an ELD, and this is going to allow us to get power, heat, oxygen, and a little bit of a logistics connection. We'll chat about all of those in just a second, because one of the really interesting things about this game is the fact that it's got a pretty unique, I guess, logistics system, and I'm super looking forward to showing it off, because it's quite novel, and I like it a rather big amount. So there's a couple of ships going past. Hopefully one of these days one of them is going to stop at our establishment. Of course, it's only going to be able to do that once we get the docking bay up and running, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not doing anything at the moment, Michael, because you are a scientist, and we are going to need your assistance in just a second after we delve into the research tree. But that's okay. For now, we're just going to have to rely on Tracy. Tracy, our one technician. Gustav is still chilling outside here, just being a little bit of a dafty. I don't really understand what the whole dealio is there, but that's fine. Anyway, Tracy, stick your spacesuit on again and head down the corridor. There is no atmosphere in any of these places, actually. It's worth noting that each and every one of them, you'll see a little O2 and a little flame symbol. That is basically signifying that there is no oxygen and there is also no heat in this vicinity. So that's what we're going to sort. That is what we're going to sort with the construction of an ELD and also a battery. Now, if you'll recall earlier, we built this solar panel setup. It's looking pretty nice. There is no room for construction of any kind here. So it's not like we can actually build anything in this little solar panel room. The entire module is for the solar panels. However, that will not matter. That will not matter. The life support module, on the other hand, has got 4 slots, so we're able to build, you know, 1 bit of equipment in each corner of the room, and that is going to come back and be quite helpful at some point in the future. Right, now that we've got the power battery and the ELD, the life support system, up and running, we can chat about the next phase of the game. Thank you very much. I much appreciate it. Little connection there. And this is the connection interface, right? So this is very, very nice, because what we want to do is we basically want to select, we can select multiple different types of layers here. We're going to start with power, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to drag a line between the battery and the solar panels. As you can see, we're generating 17.5 power. It snakes all the way along this cable. Or this, I guess, imaginary cable, actually a connection, and that's cool. Second thing that we want to do is we want to set a connection over to the ELD life support system, which is going to mean that it's all hooked up. Next thing that we want to do is we want to send a logistics connection back to the hub so that it's, I don't know, queued up as part of the mainframe. I don't think we need to connect up the shower. There's a little shower station hidden behind here. Don't think we need to connect that up. Anyway, that's looking pretty good. And next thing that we really need to do is just decide where the heck we're going to send our oxygen and our heat. Now, my current plan is to... I mean, we could decide to stick the oxygen and the heat in this room. This room does not have any O2, and it also has no heat. But we don't really need this room to be occupied by anyone, really, ever. What we do need desperately is our lab to be occupied by humans. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up oxygen, and we are going to set up heat as well. It's extremely cold at the moment, but we will see that start to tick up as time progresses. There we go. As you can see, I stuck it in 3 times speed, and now it's just cold. Now it's just chilly, but you know, we're gonna get there, and that's kind of important. Okay, so we've got a lab up and running. Great. Well, what do we do with it? Great question. Very, very glad that you asked. Let's continue to flick through the devices/furniture tab until we come across the scientific terminal. Boom. Let's get that down. Thankfully, our technician is right in here, actually. Right in here, ready to rock and roll. By the way, you can also see all of the different stats of any specific module on the outside. You can see the amount of O2, the amount of heat, and also the hull, or the state of the hull, I guess. The hull points, hit points, hull points. Whatever. You get the picture. Anyway, that's looking pretty darn good. You are still trying to assemble, without, you know, you're still trying to assemble the life support system. I appreciate that. You know, you're a trooper if nothing else. Although I hope you die in space, because you bugged out on me, and I'm grumpy about that. I'm very, very grumpy about that. Anyway, let's wait for this terminal to get assembled, and then let's chat about the next phase of construction. Boom. We got it. Scientific terminal finished with the assembly. Excellent. Okay, and so now what we should really see is we should see the scientists just walk over. However, there's a little bit of a power cut there, or there's a little bit of a power deficiency. So we should head back into the power overlay, and we should set up a bespoke connection right to the desk, and that... There we go. That should sort things out. Excuse me, why did you decide not to go there? Michael, please just wiggle your backside back to the science desk, please. Here you come. Here you come. There we go. You're gonna start work. Oh, you love to see it. Booyah! And just like that, we've managed to get ourselves some research points. How unbelievably wonderful. Very, very, very happy with that. So, I hear you cry, Orbital Potato, what on earth are you supposed to do with the research points? It's a great question, a mighty good one. Let's have a little look not at this tab. That's absolutely not the right tab. This is the right tab. Okay, thank you very much. Right, so there's a huge tech tree here. It's actually surprisingly large. Like, it's absolutely gargantuan. There's a whole bunch of alphabetical branches as well. So branch A, Branch A is adaption, crew quarters sort of stuff. Okay, I guess this is like crew happiness. Branch A is crew happiness. Fine. Branch B, defense systems. I told you there was a bunch of big bad stuff out there in the galaxy that could hurt us. That was a combination of the word hurt and harm. They became a horrible word there. Anyway, hurt and harm us out in the galaxy. So an ammo loader, a missile launcher, and an armory. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Got advanced life support over here. Manufacturing, presumably. Yeah, look at that. We can actually get different modules. Space farms, greenhouse. Astrogeology, deep probe scanning. So this is actually quite important. Probes are a pretty important part of the game. Got advanced science, spectral analysis, so that allows us to get tier 2 research points. We got technologies, robotics, interesting, communications, corporate ethics, contract management, business relations, new supply routes. Now, on the matter of corporations and stuff like that, we can actually head into this tab, communications. Now, this tab is only available once you actually get the transceiver, which, if you'll recall, was this building, which doesn't actually need anything. It just needs to be built. So you need to build a transceiver in order to get access to this room. So what we can do after that is we can interact with any of these 4 corporate leaders. Level 1 chairman, level 3 coordinator, managing director, unknown. Sure. Let's have a little chat with Lee Chen here. Let's discuss something.
No problem. Let's discuss it.
LP exchange. So, what is this? 50% supply-based discount costs? I mean, we could do that. We don't have any loyalty points, so loyalty points are what we build up with these chairmen here. So, do you have any work for me? Yeah, sure. Invent a new technology in a certain time. So 5 days, we get 20 loyalty points. Gas extraction. Sure. Let's take it. Let's take it. Whoops. Thank you.
See you.
Okay, see you. The one thing that does sort of frustrate me with this game is that I can't just sort of click through this interface. You have to, you know, always go through the chat.
Hi there. Can I help you?
Can I help you? Do you have any work for me? Ooh, look at this. We can actually chat, or we can actually chat and choose, which is very, very nice. 61 units of uranium ore. I don't think that that's going to be possible unless we can get it on the general market.
See you next time.
I don't think that that's going to be a possibility. Honestly, let's stick with Lee for a little while. I think Lee might just be the gent for us. Okay, where is gas extraction? Also, I like how it appears up in the top left-hand corner. Very, very nice indeed. Gas extraction. Is that perhaps in manufacturing, maybe, or astrogeology? It's astrogeology. Okay, so this is important. This is important to consider. So we need 20 research points, 20 tier 1 research points in order to get astrogeology. Then in order to get gas extraction, we need a further 20. So I think what we're probably justified in doing is actually nabbing ourselves another additional scientist here. Are you unhappy? Uh-oh. What's up? Are you just grumpy? Are you grumpy for some reason? You looked a little grumpy there. Okay. I guess you're fine. We got ourselves a research point. That's wonderful. Great. Keep up the good work. Now, let's chat about supplying. So, there's a couple of different ways that we can change this. We can change this around. I mean, supply base costs as well. Like, that's something that we can consider. Current supply base, we only have one. We can only supply from outpost D7. All right, that's fine. Right, can I hire some scientists, please? I would love to hire like 2 scientists, maybe. It's gonna be maybe 3 scientists, actually. Maybe 3 scientists. It's gonna cost me an absolute arm and a leg. It's gonna cost me a lot of money, but let's do it. Let's do it. Did that order the crew? I think that ordered the crew. Please wait until the ship is docked to the station and unloaded. Hopefully we see the crew actually arrive. Reserved docking bay. Okay, that's good. How long is it going to take before the ship actually arrives? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Very, very exciting. Either way, we are definitely making progress. What I think that we should probably do is, whether the scientists arrive or not, I mean, they're going to eventually arrive, right? Let's get some additional science desks, eh? What the heck is that? Is that a star there? I have no idea. Anyway, let's get all of that down. Let's get the scientific terminals down. I don't think this is for me. It might be. Oh, this is absolutely for me. Oh. Yes, this is for me. That was really quick, actually. That was really quick. Okay, well, let's see if the peeps get out. Would be great if it did. Supply ship is docked. Unloading. I mean, if the people aren't here, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. Unloading. Did the people just wait until the last moment to step out the ship? Oh, they're there. They just teleported into it. Cool. All right. There's a little bit of oxygen deprivation going on right now, but that's fine. We don't need to review the details. We're pretty happy with that. Okay. I mean, getting a crew quarters up and running seems to me to be a pretty sensible thing to do, given that we now have like a significant number of crew. So that's just something to consider. It looks like we got plenty of power at the moment, although it may not always be the case. The solar panels also are not as effective as they usually would be, because it do be night. It do be nighttime, and that is rather a shame. That is rather a shame. Okay, you are still having oxygen problems, but that should now be fixed. Okay, the good news is, though, is that we've got a good roadmap on where we go from here. I think what we want to consider is getting ourselves a crew quarters, right? A recreation, yeah, crew quarters, beds, lounge, small canteen. Do we need to get one of each? We do need to get one of each. Okay. That's not happening. Okay. Small canteen, crew quarters, and a lounge. All right, I don't think that I can necessarily complain about that. As long as it's actually built, then that's going to be great. We just need to keep an eye on our research points and make sure that everything is completely above board. We're almost certainly going to need to get another maintenance facility at some point, because we basically need one of these ELDs. At the moment, anyway, we need one of these ELDs to supply each of these facilities here. And we can manage 2 more in this specific room here. We should probably queue them up as well, actually. Construction, devices, life support. We got a fine amount of resources, though, which is grand. There we go. We don't want people going to bed in their spacesuits, so we need to... Uh-oh. Are you sick? You seem a little sick. You seem a little under the weather. The reason why I suspect that most people will be under the weather is because they are being worked reasonably hard. Yeah, stamina, agility, intelligence. You know, you are working literally 24 hours a day. I feel like maybe I turn some of these to free time. Yeah. That's Tracy. Oh, look at this. You actually come with a whole bunch of inbuilt free time. That's interesting. There's got to be a quicker way of doing this. This is pretty painful. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. We'll start with that. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Oh, also, I completely neglected to consider, we do actually need to get power set up. I'm almost convinced that we're going to run out of power at the moment. As it stands, we're generating 14. I think, what did I say? We generated up to like 17 power. I'm not sure that that's going to be enough, but we can hope. We can just keep an eye on this battery-powered facility, and if we need more power, we'll get more power. Okay. Crew quarters are completed now. That's great. Let's work on the small canteen, the lounge, whatever. It doesn't particularly matter, to be honest. This is good. This is a good operation here. It's a little bit of a tight fit. It's a little bit of a squeeze, but we're making progress. We're making progress. How many points do we have? We got 14 points. How many did I say that we needed? We needed 20 to hit gas extraction. Okay, we are like doubling down on science, perhaps in a way that makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, do I really care? I don't think that I really necessarily do. We're going to get a lot of good stuff here. We're going to get the ability to start probing. Not probing like aliens, but like probing asteroids. That doesn't really make it sound any better, but that's okay. Anyway, canteen, lounge, and the crew quarters all need to be fully 100%, absolutely, categorically oxygenated, so that's fine. Also, looks like we're totally good for power, believe it or not. Looks like we are very, very good for power. Yeah, we just need to make sure that we keep an eye on everyone's stats here. Make sure that nobody gets super unhappy. People can go to the toilet at the shower, I think. I believe that is the case. We do need to maybe think about getting more shower blocks, more toilet blocks. But this is okay for now. This is okay for now. We're going to be cutting it tight with this. We're going to be cutting it tight with this mission, the gas extraction mission, nonetheless. Not much we can really do about that. Also, it's about to be evening time, and everyone starts slacking off at evening time. Yeah, you have 0 entertainment value. You have 0 happiness. Honestly, I'm kind of unsurprised. Strong infection, fast health, and morale decrease, 50% decrease in speed of work. Urgently needs a medic and medical station to apply drugs. I gotta be honest, I'm really sorry, Michael. I don't think that we have the capability to medicate you at the moment. Yeah, medical station T1. We've got 24 points. We could nab it. We could nab it right now. I think we're just gonna let you live with that strong infection. I'm really sorry. Because I need to get myself an astrology lab here. I mean, it's basically a requirement. An astrology lab. What am I chatting about? Yeah, we need to get the astrology tech. Okay, probe launcher, and a hangar. Holds 1 probe, must be connected to the station. Station storage. An operator is required. Okay, so an operator is required in order for us to get astrology. Okay, all right, that's fine. We'll keep that in mind. We will keep that in mind. Cool. Well, I don't think that I'm too displeased with how things are going. Will we be able to survive the night? I sure as heck hope so. Where is Tracy? Oh, he looks so dejected. Where's Tracy, who's building the... Ah, here we are. Tracy, who is still powering on, building the lounge, even during the evening. That is just fine. Oh, this guy's so sad. So sad. Look at that. Look at how unhappy and sick that individual is. It's fine, though. Absolutely fine. Scientific project research complete. Excellent. You received 5 loyalty points. You love to see it. New module, hangar. New device available, probe launcher. Very, very cool. New item available, probe launcher too. Okay, can we maybe see if we can yoink down one of those hangar things? Industrial. Where are we going to be able to put it? Here? Sure. Okay, this is a bit of a, a ramshackle operation. Not sure that I love it, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's work on getting gas extraction, please. Let's work on getting gas extraction as quickly as we possibly can. Is it nighttime? I think it might be nighttime. Yeah, our power is decreasing, but the progress bar isn't increasing at the bottom, even though we're in 3 times speed. All right, that's fine, I guess. Don't know why that's the case. Can we link this up to the power supply? We sure can. And then let's yoink into heat. Let's get that heated. Let's get that heated. And let's get that logisticed. That's a term for sure. Okay, so that's gonna be the crew quarters there. We're gonna need to see if we can try and nab ourselves a bed. Drinks dispenser. Don't think that we can do that in the crew quarters. No worries. Life support, comfort. I'm pretty certain that we can't do... Pretty sure we can't do anything but beds. Okay, let's do 2 beds. 2 beds. That seems absolutely reasonable. Okay, keep on keeping on. Our scientific progress is literally everything. It is the only thing that we have going for us. Okay, cool. And our power is still somewhat questionable, but that's okay. Okay, it is sunrise. We need to keep a very, very close eye on our power situation because I'm not convinced that we're going to be able to power up all of the setups here. Excuse me. You should be fine. Did I not allocate oxygen? I think I allocated oxygen. Oh, it's just that this room doesn't have oxygen. That's fine. Why are you complaining? Yeah, why were you complaining that you didn't have oxygen? I knew you were fine. All right, let's it's still complaining yet again. Very interesting. Oxygen, yeah, it's working. It's working. Maybe I guess it's just because it's charging the room. It doesn't particularly matter. Okay, if it works, it works. Let's get the bed assembled. I guess that'll be done after the hangar is assembled. That's cool too, I guess. That's fine. Resources and crew list updated. Cool. Now, does this necessarily need to be oxygenated? I don't think that it does. So, I'm looking for devices / furniture. Probe launcher, yes. It's going to take 2 power. Let's get it in there. Very exciting. Also, we need way more of these. What are they? Construction kits? I don't know what the name is. Yeah, construction kit M and construction kit D. Oh, they literally are both construction kits. Anyway, we can order them. We've got like thousands and thousands and thousands. Why are my credits not decreasing? I thought I was actually paying people. Yet I don't seem to actually be paying people. Interesting. Anyway, we're going to need to get an operator. Let's hire you. Again, I don't know why our salaries are not decreasing. Maybe we pay them at the end of the week. Maybe that's it. Sure, whatever. We don't need any more scientists. It would be nice to have another technician, but I think maybe that'd be too many. Do we need water or oxygen or anything, actually? I think we're fine for water, oxygen, and everything. Yeah, I think we're good for everything at the moment. That's what this stuff is up in the top right-hand corner. We can actually best see. So food rations. Yeah, we got plenty of food rations, beverages, repair kits, probes. Do I maybe want to buy a couple of probes? Buy 2 probes? Yeah, sure, buy 2 probes. I don't think that we need anything else. Construction kits. Like 20 maybe? 20. Sure. That seems pretty reasonable, all things considered. I think I'm going to place the order. There we go. Cool. Supply ship on the way. Excellent. Good stuff. Happy days. We got 20 science points. Let's get gas extraction. Let's freaking go. Okay, a gas drone. Operator-controlled drone to collect gas over time. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We can be very, very happy with this. Let's do the research, and let's get it done. Okay, bed is being assembled. That's cool. Believe it or not, it looks like our power supply is increasing ever so slightly. It is increasing. We are going to need to get a better source of power. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, bed is now fully completed. That's great. We should probably work around the shifts a little bit better to get something properly organized so that, you know, not everyone is sleeping at the same time. But that's fine. Where did my person go? I thought I had a person. Pretty sure that I did. Apparently not. Doesn't particularly matter. Okay, gas drone launcher has been researched. That's pretty darn cool. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's get this hangar completed. Let's get this online as soon as we possibly can. There we go. And then let's see if we can just try and do some more research. All right, somebody fell asleep on the floor there. That's not exactly ideal. Ooh, look at that. New point of interest. An anomaly. Oh, use a probe to scout it? Well, I'd certainly hope that that's what we can do. Very exciting. I wouldn't want to sleep on the floor. Are there any free beds here? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying. Jeez Louise, get off my back. Get off my back. Okay, at least we're fine for power for a little while longer. Tracy is deep in a slumber here. Maybe if you could just, I don't know, look at that bed again and just fix it, please, maybe? That'd be great. That'd be real good. That'd be real nice. How much research do we have? Yeah, we got loads of research points here. Astro mining. I'm very excited about astro mining, by the way. That's going to allow us to get, you know, tangible resource onto the space station. Advanced life support, modular upgrade, increased solar panel output by 20%. That would be nice. Is it worth it right now, though? Probably not. Reactor fuel cell, cold fusion reactor. Oh, wow. Smeltery. Smeltery's also probably pretty interesting. I'm liking the diversity in tech here. This is cool. Communications. Increase in standing to corporation for each completed mission is increased by 30%. 50% increase in the number of contracts available. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't love it. I kind of like the idea of a med bay, to be honest, though. Yeah, let's get a med bay. Let's get a med bay. Let us get a med bay. You are exhausted. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of people that are kind of exhausted. I get it. It kind of sucks to be a crew member on this. Kind of sucks to be a crew member on this vessel. Necessarily going to disagree with you there. It's pretty miserable, but that's okay. Is there anything else that I can stick in here? Can't put tables in here. Can't put chairs in here. Industrial. Did we get that thing built? No, we haven't got the probe launcher built yet. Science, we don't need that. Okay, so we want a drinks dispenser. We want a food dispenser. And then we want a dining table. Sure. Why we're not using the space in the middle of the room, I have absolutely no idea. But everyone is sick, and it's probably because nobody is being fed properly, nobody's being exercised properly, nobody's been able to get any sleep for the past, like, 3 days. Also, we hired an operator. The operator didn't come, apparently. Or maybe I just misclicked that. You have got a problem, Tracy, don't you? Yeah. You got a problem. Discomfort, slow morale decrease. You've also got discomfort. I mean, that's fine. Oh, it still shows that we've got 2 technicians. That's because I guess we technically do have a second technician all the way over here. All right, that's fine. That's cool, I guess. That's okay. Right, let's just get to the start of the new day, please. Oh, and I tell you what, whilst we're waiting for the start of the new day, let's have a little look and see if we can speak
Greetings.
to Li Chen here. I've completed work for you.
Let me see.
There you go. Easy peasy.
What's next?
What's next, indeed? Do you have any work for me? 38 units of electrical part. Invent large life supports. Collect resources or produce goods. Get or produce the specified resource in a certain time. So we'd probably have to make some sort of like smeltery setup in order to make this happen, and a manufacturing setup. I don't love it. I might take this instead.
No problem. Let's discuss it.
What do I want to spend? Do I want to spend the points? I don't think so. Supply base costs discount.
What's next?
I don't think so. Oh, we could take multiple, I think. Apparently we can. I don't like the idea of doing this. It's a lot of loyalty points. Like, it's Omega loyalty, but it's too spicy. We don't even know if there's any uranium ore yet. There probably is around somewhere, but we need to probe it first. Okay. Have
Hi
you got
there.
anything?
Can I help you?
Also, the loyalty points share across everyone, apparently, which is kind of nice. 56 units of drugs. Maybe 84 units of interstellar gas. Also, maybe. We have the facilities to do that now. I'm going to say no,
See you next time.
I'm going to say no, because I'm not really about that yet. We don't want to maybe bite off more than we can chew. I got to be real careful about it. I also would love to not have to go through this.
Time is money.
Yes, indeed, it is. Space farms? Yeah, that's possible. But again,
Bye.
I'm not loving that. Bye. Wow, this guy is efficient, I think is the term.
What?
Excuse me? Excuse you? What do you mean, what? Let's discuss something.
If I can help.
Non-aggression pact? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Okay, so I guess we're at war with this chump here. Okay, that's that changes the game a little bit. So there is potentially a chance that we could get attacked here. Not exactly loving that vibe, but that's okay. Can we maybe... I don't even necessarily want to get... I don't want to get any more members of staff. If we get more members of staff, we're going to be in trouble. We can... Scientific project research completed. Great. We can survive. We can survive another day at the current rate of power drawdown. Yeah, like it's actually okay. HP on everyone is very, very low. Nobody's been able to eat. Things are now becoming highly problematic. Let's get some technicians. Okay, get me a supply ship. I really do not want to see anyone dying here. Yeah, life is very low. I need emergency help. Yeah, I know you need emergency help, but there is very little that I can actually do unless our technician decides to jump into action. But I do not think that our technician is going to jump into action because our technician's health is also very, very low. This is when it would have been super nice to have, you know, a technician somewhere. Like, just... It would have been... There we go. Let's get that connected up. Okay, this is... I mean, look, if we lose somebody, not necessarily the end of the world. Power, heat. There we go. And power, sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, let's get the thingy arriving. Let's get the technician coming through here. This is gonna be tight. This is gonna be tight. We may lose our technician. Bed is done. Great news. Love to see it. Very happy with that. What's this? Michael Parker is dead. Okay, he was our OG scientist. I think he must have just... He had the disease for the longest time. Yeah, that was... Look, we made the decision. We made the decision there not to build a med bay in the first instance. And, fine. We made the decision not to build the med bay initially. And, you know, instead, we decided to complete the gas extraction contract. That's the price that I think that, you know, we have to be willing to pay. That is the price that we have to be willing to pay. Also, we're very, very low on power. Let's see if we can try and build another power plant. I think we should have the points. We do have the points. Can we build one up here? No. Can build one over there. Don't love that. What about over here? I think I prefer that. Let's get that over there. Sure. Okay, now we got 2 technicians like we originally should have. We should be able to make things work. Uh-oh. Meteoroid attack. That's a bit yikesy. So in the event of a meteor shower, a meteor attack, as you can see, it hit this unit here. Our hull, no, you just skidded through the house. It's cool. Yeah, our hull needs to be fixed, and that might be somewhat of a problem. but we'll deal with that a little bit later on. Okay, no logistics. I can link up the logistics. There we go. So if we link up logistics from here to there, beautiful. That should allow us, there we go, for water to be transported along the length of this area, which is very exciting. Okay. Everyone's unhappy. I get it. I understand. I sympathize. But it is what it is. Okay, let's also hope that this is able to be completed at some point soon. It's gonna be great. Food dispenser is done. Excellent. Let's get that hooked up too. There we go. So now we can actually finally start feeding people. Very nice, eh? Very, very nice. Continue to do science. Let's see if we can try and nab that medbay today. Very good. Okay, excellent. And we can also get a dining table as well. Perfect. So we do need an extra scientist. That's fine. The assembly is all done. Okay, so people should be able to eat, I think. Probably want to see if we can try and nab ourselves an extra bed. But the good news is, there we go. We're able to manage. We're able to feed people, and that's great news. That is really, really, really great news. Okay, have we finished the probe launcher? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. But we're getting there. And we'll also get the medbay hopefully done, if not today, very, very soon. Okay. You are sleeping, and you are not replenishing. You're not replenishing your good sleepy vibes. I don't know why, but you're not. That's fine. Okay, let's have a little look. What do we got? Medbay. We have the ability to put this down. To be honest, we probably want to put this down right now. Yeah, sure. We'll get it over here. We'll queue it up. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be added to the station. We do have 2 technicians though, so I mean, if ever there was a chance, we'd be in a good place. Yeah, your HP is, or your sleeping vibes are not increasing. Also, yeah, I think we might have just run out of power. That's almost certainly going to have a negative effect on all of the oxygen production and also the heat production. But you're not recovering your HP here. This is, you need a doctor. You need a doctor, and you need a doctor pronto. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? At least we've got food. Food and water is kind of nice. The life support systems are going to be somewhat offline for a little bit. Oh, look, you can see the bar progress. It's just very, 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 very difficult to see during the evening. Okay, look, as long as like not all of the heat and oxygen completely evaporate from this space station in the meantime, we should be just fine. We should be just fine. The other thing that we can consider is that we can actually de-yoink like this connection there. Yeah, that's fine. So we can reduce the number of science connections because we lost a scientist in the field of battle. Anyway, let's freaking launch this probe, shall we? It's been a long time coming. This chump is still around here. Kinda to be expected. That's okay. Probe launcher should be up online in just a second. There we go. Okay, so here's the thing. Scan mode auto, is that what we want? Asteroids, gas clouds, anomalies. I was kind of hoping that the anomaly would still be around. Let's... Oh, God, your condition is critical. I know, I'm trying to get you a medical station as quickly as possible, amigo. Looks like we're going to be losing another friendo here. Again, this would be so nice. It would be so nice if we just had this... this one extra individual to help with the building. That would be so handy, wouldn't it? That would be so handy. You don't even know how unbelievably handy that would be. It would be very handy. Yeah, so we need to get the probes loaded in here. We need to see if we can try and scout out some asteroids. That's fine. That's all good. That's all okay. And let's see if we can try and get it done. Large life support, by the way, is what we're after. Training center, that might be something that we're after. Large life support, advanced life support. Large life support is here. Okay. Fine. We have the points to do level 1. We'll get level 1 done. And we'll do level 2. I feel like I should be extorting more for my missions, but that's okay. You're a little bit sad. You're a little bit sad, but for the most part, you're actually okay. Everyone is just completely devoid of entertainment. And that's part of the problem, I think. Like, we need to get a couch. We need to get a couch over here. That would be a great thing to do. But unfortunately, we can't yoink down another life support module anywhere else. Okay, the solar panels are being assembled. I think we're going to lose our second scientist here. Our second scientist is just not replenishing any HP. Yeah, health less than 10%. I have no strength. Urgent need to rest. Fast health and moral decrease. 50% chance decrease in speed of work. There is no... Can we maybe just, like, straight up give you all free time? Your mission right now is to rest and recuperate. I hope that gives you the ability to rest and relax a little bit. I don't think it is. Your health is shockingly low. And your sleepy bar is not increasing. And that is a problem. That is a problem which is gone. He's gone. He's gone. All right. Well, there you go. He's dead. That's all she wrote on the scientist there. That's fine. It's actually okay. It's not the end of the world. As long as we can get this freaking medbay done, then we'll be sorted. Where's our second technician? And why is our second technician not out building the medbay here? Okay, so we've lost a couple of scientists. I'm putting the blame squarely on the fact that we didn't have an original technician. That was rather problematic straight away from the outset. Maybe we want to even look at seeing if we can try and pick up some additional... I did say that I was going to get an additional operator. No, I mean to hire operator. Any technicians? There's no technicians. There's absolutely no technicians. We'll hire another scientist, engineers, medics, cleaners, treats medicals. Let's get 3 brand new peeps as well. Cleaners sanitize the station from all types of pollution. That's going to become quite useful soon. So let's preemptively pick you up. Any other resources that we also need to nab? I don't think so. Station storage. Maybe we'll get, I don't know, 50 of these. 50 of these. Fine for food. Beverages. I don't know. 20 beverages. Spacesuits. We got spacesuits. That's okay. Repair kits. Probes. We got probes. Emergency rations. I will buy drugs, actually. Maybe not 20. Maybe 10. 74? No. 10, please? No, try 10. Okay, that's 10. That's excellent. Okay, let's order that. Boom. Okay, this is a big load. This is a big load. I'm a bit nervous here. This might not end up working out as best I planned, but that's okay. We're completely out of power yet again. Oh boy, it's spicy, it's dicey, but I don't necessarily mind it. We have people that are very, very hungry, and people that are thirsty, but they can just go and take a break. To be honest, what we really need to do is probably try and get everyone on an actual proper, working timetable. Everyone's on a working timetable now. Yeah, this is fine. This is actually totally fine. So everyone is pretty chill about their working hours. Everyone's pretty chill about about everything, really. Let's get this entire operation unloaded. This is going to put a little bit of extra strain on the base, obviously. Cannot to be anticipated. But I think that we can survive. I think that we can survive. It's almost the morning, and things are looking and feeling just fine. We're about to nab our large life support mission here, which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me see if I can actually tell my technicians to work a little bit more. Sandy White, for example. Like, you could really do with just, I mean, being worked a little bit more. There we go. Let's put you on... Let's put one on night shift, put one on the day shift. Doing nothing. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be constructing here. Spacesuit condition is fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Explosion has occurred. This is in somewhat of a bad place. Can we repair this? It's been entirely destroyed. What was this linked up to? This was linked up to this room, wasn't it? Yeah, so we do have a repair station. We do have a repair station here. Devices / furniture. But in saying that, also, this medicine... Does this have to go in a... Yeah, it has to go in a medical lab. It has to go in a medical lab. Ugh, that's fine. Yeah, so we do have a repair... We do have a repair set up, but I don't know if the technicians are automatically going to repair it. I suspect that they probably will, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. You are doing absolutely nothing here. Oh, did our spacesuit degrade, by the way? Is that what the problem is? Is one of our spacesuits just... Oh, I see! That's why we can only have one outside, is because one of our spacesuits is constantly away. Oh, that actually makes total sense. That makes total sense. So the reason that we can't actually do any of the work at a decent pace, the reason that our technician can't do anything, is because the spacesuit is stuck on this original fool over here. This individual has a lot to answer for. That is for darn sure. Like, absolutely. So all of the stuff that I've been queuing up, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely. There's two, you know, there's two people that can make it work. But no, in fact, that is not the case. In fact, that is not the case. Only one space suit is workable at a time. I guess that actually is kind of nice. Like, it's good that things are... It's good that things have actually gone on this far. Let's get the bit of tech done. Large life support. I am conscious of the fact that everything is about to just completely shut down in this room. Okay, great. Solar panels being done is really nice. Let's get this linked up to the power grids. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so for the first time in, like, forever, we're going to be absolutely sorted for power. Right, so we're going to work on the med bay next, which is just as well, because we're about to lose probably a lot of people here. Probably a lot of people. Everyone is unhappy. There's also very little oxygen in this facility. Hold on. What can I do about this? I can reconnect this. Hold on. Heats. Yeah, so reconnect that. So, yeah. I guess everyone has to choose between whether they want, I don't know, oxygen or food. That's the deal, I guess. That's the tough deal. I guess we can toggle it, actually. We can toggle it for a little while. Okay. Yeah, I don't love this. I don't love it mostly because we're stuck with some chump outside who... Whatever. I'm not bitter about it. It's fine. Having one spacesuit, really, as it turns out, is pretty bad. Who'd have thunk it that actually in space, you tend to need a lot of spacesuits? Either way, we got the mission done, which is kind of nice. Let's work on your standing, shall we?
Greetings.
Life support module is available. Cool. I completed your work.
Let me see.
There you go.
What's next?
My pleasure. Do you have any work for me? Flower beds, space farm.
See you.
No, look. Let's not worry about it too much. Let me see if we can. Get some good loyalty points spent here. I wonder if there's anything that
Hi there.
the others have.
Can I help you?
No, sorry.
Great. I have something for you.
You do? 50% supply-based discount cost. All right. Can't do that apparently.
Anything else? See you next time.
Oh goodness gracious me! All right, let's talk to the rude guy next, shall we? We can buy science, by the way. We can buy science, but
online. Time is money.
Great.
You think it helps you?
Oh, look at that! 50,000 credits. That's insane, actually. Wow, that's a really great deal. I should be spending my credits like there's no tomorrow. This is,
Bye.
I mean. You start the scenario, or at least this version of the scenario, on basic medium settings. You start with 40,000 credits, and we were able to just get 50,000 there, just like that. Makes me think that we really just need to be much more aggressive in our expenditures. Can I get another spacesuit, please? Repair kit, gas drone. There's the problem is that there is literally nothing else that we can do. I mean, can we do research for space suit containers? I don't know where it would be, but certainly getting the space suit holding rack, I guess, would be really nice. That is an unlock, I'm pretty certain. Solar panels. Oh, wait, hold on. You repaired the northerly ones? We're still working through that backlog? Oh, my lordy, that's crazy. Okay, well, I don't love it. I don't love it. Have we got the medbay up and running yet? Not quite yet. We're working on it, though. We're working on it. Please. 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 Oh, my goodness. This individual has ruined everything. Okay. This is broken. That's fine. Also, the pollution level in this room is going up. We have a cleaner here. But mind you, you're not really going anywhere. I suspect that that's probably because you do not have the appropriate cleaning apparatus in order to actually clean. Anyway, devices / furniture, medical. Oh, beautiful. All right, great. Let's get it done. Okay. Docking bay reserved. There you go. Move out of there. We got an extra spacesuit, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to go back into the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to go back into this until we... I can't even... I can't click on this. I can't do anything if that's not obvious. There's literally nothing that I can do. It's a bit of a wash. There's got to be the spacesuit tech somewhere. There's got to be the spacesuit tech. Oh, look at that. Bathroom, shower toilets to maintain crew hygiene. That's pretty good. Station weekly reports. Nice. Okay, station loyalty points awarded. Yeah. Did that decrease our income? I suspect that it did. I suspect that's probably when we actually... Yeah, look at that. Expenses, crew salary, 28,000. And so that brings it down. That's actually not even close to as large of a problem as I thought it would be. It's actually very, very, very under control. Very, 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 very okay with that. Yeah, I mean, 50 loyalty points for... What was it? 50,000 credits? That is absolutely categorically fine with me. Yeah, this is okay. There's a lot of pollution. There's a lot of garbage. But the primary problem is that our technicians just ain't able to do anything. That is the problem. That is the problem. I still am looking for that. There it is. Yeah, locker for one space suit. Oh, we need tier 2. We need tier 2 science points. If we wanted to get tier 2 science points, the way that we would go about doing that is through... Yeah, advanced science. This is the one. And we're probably going to do that maybe at some points. But I guess we'll have to see, because I think, to be honest, this is a pretty good place to wrap this up. If you'd like to see another episode of this, do indeed let me know in the comments down below, folks. There's a good chance that there might be another one. It just depends on if people want to see it. I like this game. I like the foundation. Apart from the fact, obviously, that Mr. Buggy McBugface over here decided to bug out on me. Everything went pretty darn well, apart from the 2 deaths as well. But you know, there's promise here. There's promise here, and I think that we might be exploring a little bit further. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you as ever for watching. Thanks to Banana and the Relay from the $225+ tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.